Hello and welcome to the Kayden Show, today's best country mix. And joining me right here is Audrey Tucker. Audrey, how are you?
I'm great. Fantastic.
Lovely to hear. So, kind of tell us a little bit about yourself to get started.
Yeah, I'm a singer-songwriter. I've been at it for about 20 years. Started writing yeah, about 2000, 2001. Ended up on NBC starting over. They did like a whole thing about just my aspirations and what I was trying to
Hmm.
do. I've had minor successes, hits and misses, and just till, recently Truck You, which has been pretty good success there.
That's good. That's good. And I
Yeah.
saw that you were in NBC's, starting over.
Yeah.
How was that for you?
It was one of the first reality shows. We came right after The Real World. Um,
Oh, okay.
it was still kind of new, getting to
Hmm.
learn how they work when you put everybody in the same house and
Hmm.
you got to have all the drama and all of that. Um, but as far as for helping me, find myself in my writing and my songs, it did wonders for me. It really did. It took me to that other level.
I bet. I bet. Yeah, just being able to have like a, your own TV thing going on. I bet
You're
that
on
was awesome.
TV, you got an audience, and people are listening, they really were
Hmm.
listening.
And that's super important.
Absolutely.
So, what do you enjoy about music?
Oh, well, listening, I enjoy everything. I'm just a very artistic person, creative. Anything to do with the arts, I'm kind of into it. So my music thing comes from even when I was way younger. I did a lot of
Mhm.
choral. I sang in my church. I sang at school, high school. You know what I mean? I just love music. On the writing side, it's just a way for me to escape and to, express things that other people feel and share.
Mhm.
But you put it in song and it really opens it up. It broadens.
It does, it does. And I think it's super important to have like something that you're truly passionate about.
Absolutely. I don't
Mhm.
write anything that I usually can completely, like, it's my story. I use
Mhm.
different names, or I use, she walked in or he,
Mhm.
but it's usually my story that I'm telling.
Yes, and I think that's probably the best writing you can ever do in a song. My personal opinion, maybe not everybody's, but
No, it is.
yeah,
And tell the truth. If you
that's
didn't
right.
do it, yeah, then okay, you didn't do that. So what did you do when you walked in?
Right? Absolutely. And it's one of the things too I've noticed in like the newer country that it hits it, but it doesn't hit it, you know?
Yep.
So,
Yep. They're losing some of the storytelling. They're
mhm.
losing some of that good old, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's gotta
Definitely.
be what happened. You
Mhm.
walked in about a quarter to 10. Like, you gotta have
Right.
the whole story.
Mhm. I agree. I agree. And I think that's just how country music was built.
Was
Like,
that's right.
right, right,
That's
right.
exactly what it's built on. It is
Mhm.
built on exactly the way it happened, down to the way the wind hit your hair. It's built for that. Yeah,
Definitely. I agree.
I agree.
So, kind of tell me about any new projects or any new singles you got coming up, Audrey.
Yeah, I'm working on the trash man is this huge metaphor that it's funny. I never really saw it going anywhere, but every time somebody hears parts of it, they're like, why are you not doing that? Is a great song. It's a great metaphor for crappy men,
Mhm.
once again, the trash man is coming. And it kind of evolved out of, the trash man coming for real. And I was thinking he makes frequent stops. So I
Mhm.
kind of was like, I know a lot of guys that are the trash man, he makes frequent stops. That ought to tell you something. Ladies, beware. The trash man's coming, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, the trash man's coming.
That is one of the most interesting songs and most related. Oh my god, I don't even know how to explain it, Audrey. Right now.
The trash man is coming,
Right?
honey. He's
That's the
coming. I'm
easiest
trying to
way to do
tell you.
it. Yeah.
I'm trying to tell everybody that he's coming. If you
hmm
haven't met him yet, he is coming.
hmm Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. So if you could duet or collaborate with any singer, Audrey, who would you choose and why?
Hmm, that's a tricky one because I have a lot of faves. Um,
hmm
it could be a woman. I watched Miranda Lambert and Elle King the other night on the Billboard Awards, and I think I like Elle King. I didn't know. I didn't know about her. And I'm like, oh man, I need her. We need to do something. I like
hmm
her. Miranda Lambert, I'd love because I
hmm
always thought I was kind of hell raising myself. I
hmm
am gasoline. You know what I mean? Gasoline is my caffeine. I got, yeah, that's something I'm working on. But yeah, yeah, I like it.
hmm Definitely, definitely. So, do you have a goal for yourself in the next, I don't know, 5 to 10 years?
Yeah, I just want to get myself a little more in the pocket.
hmm
As for writing,
hmm
that is definitely my passion. And if I can get, pick up the momentum where truck you, I think I can finally get myself seated in a nice little songwriting pocket that is that's what I really want to do. That's my goal.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And I think, people so far, the lyrics on Truck You, I've gotten more praise about, that just it makes perfect sense. The song is just going exactly, the way they're like, wow, you described it
hmm
to a T. And I'm like, yeah, I've been in that truck.
Yeah. Well, you described it good because you've experienced it.
I experienced my cousin bought that King Ranch F-250. He took it down to the Florida truck invasion. And when he described it to me of what happened, I said, I can paint a picture of that
hmm
and I can allow everyone else to feel it and see it through this song. The song is just a
hmm
vessel to get people to understand what that truck meat life is about. It's real. Yeah, they are
hmm
serious about that truck life.
hmm Yeah, I mean, that's true.
It's a real thing.
hmm Do you have any advice to those who might want to start singing but doesn't really know how to start, Audrey?
Yeah. Always like right now I'm in some songwriting groups online. Um, some of the best things have come out of me working with other people. So my first thing, never be afraid to work with other people and don't be afraid to share. I've been in rooms where I'm just not a shy gal and I'll just come out and sing something and it's connected me really quickly to a lot of good people. So,
hmm
if you believe in yourself, it really doesn't take much for someone else to come on board. And you just got to be, that type of open and confident in what you're doing.
Yeah, I think that's super important. And, once you're actually comfortable and confident in yourself, then, you can move on to the next step.
That's right. That's right. Timid is not a good place.
No.
I think I can sing and I'm kind of scared. That
hmm
no, no, you got to just still do it. Even like my original goal was not to sing it, but I'm just able to sing what I write because I don't
hmm
play instruments. So the fact that I can sing it, you know what I mean, just gives
hmm
me a little extra freedom. If I just want to make demos, I'm able to sing what I write.
Right, right. Because you're not really having the instrumental part of it
That's right.
interfere.
That's right.
No, I think that's awesome that you get to kind of do that whole thing.
Yeah. Yep. and I can kind of guide a producer, because
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I do hear like a violin or
Mm-hmm.
a drum, and I can tell the producer after that it goes do 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 do. They're
Mm-hmm.
like, "Oh, I think it does go that way." I'm like, it does. I hear it. It's gonna go that way."
Mm-hmm. You just know it right off the bat. You're like, yep, okay.
That's gonna go there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's the best part, like when you hear it in your head, you already know what the song sounds like. You just got to put it in the producer's hands. So,
That's right.
mhm. So, if someone was to write a song about you or your life or something, a personal trait about you, what would they write about?
She was hell raising, crazy, funny, a chance taker. That's her. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's me. It would be about someone who's daring. Uh, I say it right off the top. I think that's expressed a lot in my music, that I'm
Mm-hmm.
one of those that it's just going to come out. You know, I don't call it like a gray area, or I just say, nope, he cheated. He was a double talking, backstabbing, two-timing, my kind of man. Just call it as you see it.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. So, where can people find you on social media?
Oh, I'm everywhere. I'm on Twitter. I'm on, what is it? TikTok,
Mm-hmm.
Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, Pandora.
Awesome. And is there a message that you would like to give your fans or anyone listening?
Just stay tuned. Thank you for all of the support for Truck You. It has really done exceedingly well. It exceeded all of our expectations. And I'm glad people like that. And if they like that, they'll like anything else that's coming. And I feel good about that.
Wonderful. And is there anything that I forgot to mention that you'd like to mention?
No, this was good. Very thorough.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. And again, I would like to thank Audrey Tucker for taking the time to come on the Kayden Gordon Show, today's Best Country Mix. We appreciate your time so, so much.
Thank you, Kayden. Okay.